To review, each unit, which is a 2-week period, students will be expected to do the online readings and quizzes and activities, read one extra paper of their choice about current resource issues, write a blog post about it, and respond to 2 of their classmates' posts. Students are also encouraged to leave recorded comments to online lessons available at voicethread.com as a method of communication with the instructor and as a way of generating a virtual correlate to in-class discussion. The activities and requirements I have described thus far for Unit 1, as well as for every other unit of the curriculum, which follow the same pattern, incorporating different material, fulfill the requirements of the Common Core standards as described at bighistoryproject.com. They have also been modified here in this curriculum to better fit the standards of NGSS and CUV in the following ways. In NGSS, scientific practices are the first dimension critical to learning. The behaviors and skills focused on in Unit 1 are the laws of motion and the law of gravitation, as well as basic chemistry required to understand the increasing complexity of different elements produced by stars. This also corresponds to the understanding category of CUE, which suggests that experience with scientific inquiry and formative assessment of skills and knowledge are key. Disciplinary core ideas in Unit 1 should have broad importance across multiple sciences or be key organizing concepts. Similarly, the content category of CUE suggests that instructors identify big ideas and key concepts to unburden the curriculum. In Unit 1, the scientific method itself is discovered by students by examining the history of men and women who contributed to our current knowledge of the cosmos in astronomy and physics. This method of inquiry must then be employed in their own blog posts, which allows them to choose their own research topic and formulate their own research questions. Other disciplinary core ideas in Unit 1 would include the conservation of mass and energy and operating frameworks for many other scientific pursuits. This corresponds to engaging students with content and essential questions and identifying misconceptions in the content category of the CUE framework. It also helps to clarify learning goals and build conceptual understanding over time. The process of peer review is also linked to the CUE category of environment, in which timely and criterion-referenced feedback and focus on learning by reinforcing progress and effort are emphasized. Cross-cutting concepts is where big history really shines. Ideas about patterns in the increasing complexity of the universe across scales, and the relationship between forces, energy, and matter, the diversity of matter, and increasing diversity and complexity in the world around us encourage interdisciplinary understandings about how complex systems and structures interact, and the factors that make them stable or vulnerable to collapse. This corresponds to both the understanding and environment categories of CUE. In understanding, it is crucial to provide sense-making opportunities. It is also encouraged to provide opportunities for metacognition. The first 4 units of this course cover the history of everything up until now. The final unit, in which students produce and present their research, focuses specifically on today and beyond. The purpose of this course is to understand humanity's place in space and time. It is to understand how the complicated world around us today is a result of the increasingly complex developments of billions of years of history that start with the knowledge gained in Unit 1, the formation of our sun, and that move forward to other units in the beginnings of life on Earth, to the civilization that we live in today. Students will have to ask tough questions about whether or not the forces that have made our world today, changes like globalization, industrialism, and the dawning of the information age, are positive or negative forces for the future of our species. They have to try to understand how human civilizations have become the most complex systems in the known universe, and also question how those civilizations interact with the complex systems that we inhabit the world around us with. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the presentation.